Welcome back to Cook and Joe. Ron, I got some very interesting questions in the mailbag.
Joe, let me give you a little bit of news from the Steelers here. I just see this.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony McFarland, remember him?
Nope.
He's on IR. He is returning to practice today. So the 21-day window will start for him. Zach Banner's into the second week of that. McFarland back to practice today. I don't know if he'll help or not. I don't even know if he'll play. They have hardly given any snaps to anybody but Najee Harris. But McFarland, the clock has started on him.
So the mailbag was very interesting this week, Ron. And this was, I thought, a great question by a man named Armand. He said, who out of this group is back for the Steelers next year? Colbert, Tomlin, Canada, Butler, and Ben. What we know right now, sitting right here today and projecting ahead, what would be your answers to that?
Right now, and things could change, I would say Tomlin back, Butler back, Colbert, Ben, and Canada gone.
Wow.
And Colbert, I think, just to retire, not to be necessarily fired. If he wants to come back, I think they would strongly consider that. But I think retirement for him, at this point, I mean, obviously Ben you don't see coming back, and I don't think Canada's going to be given another shot.
You had more guts than me.
You?
At first, I said only Tomlin. That's what I had written down, and then I started thinking about it. Let's take them one at a time. Tomlin's not going anywhere.
Right.
We can just dismiss that idea entirely.
Right. And I think we can dismiss Ben coming back too, based on what we know.
Okay, because that was the only one I said wouldn't be back. So the other three are interesting then.
The other three are interesting.
Let's talk about Colbert. And I told my friend Armand, who I've never met, that just what you said, he's year to year, and I think there are two ways to look at it. Either his highly competitive nature won't allow him to step down after a horrific season, or he'll figure at age 64 it's the perfect time to walk away, and I'm betting on the former. I'm betting he's not going to want to walk away from this.
Well, I think that's what brought him back this year. He doesn't want to walk away from maybe the worst home playoff loss of all time at
Right.
Cleveland.
Well, at this rate, he'll walk away next year after 0-16. It's only getting worse.
No, 1-16.
That's right.
They have
Sorry.
won a game already. The heck is that?
Someone's calling you, Ron? Who is it? Is that your ringtone? Ron?
I don't know what it is.
You're being attacked. He's being cyber attacked, Horse. Are you witnessing this? Someone's attacking him with horrible music that he can't get off his phone. Who is that? Ron, you might have to shut the...
I don't know what is going on here.
You might...
Jeez, man, I don't know anything about these technology.
That's happened to me before. You know what else has happened?
It came up music playing, and I must hit the button.
You know what else has happened to me?
What?
I will be talking like I am to you, and I'll look down at my phone, and there must be a transcribe, feature, and everything I said is in a text, like to somebody. Of course, I erase it, but my God, it's like I'm being recorded by my own phone against my will.
It happened to me this morning. I was speaking with Jack Ham, endeavoring to have him on our show today or tomorrow or Friday, big Penn State Iowa game. And I hang up with him, and then I feel my phone does like a FaceTime.
Yeah.
I must have hit a FaceTime to Jack Ham.
Butt timed him. Yeah.
And a FaceTime. And I fortunately, thank God he didn't answer, and I was able to click it off. I don't know how I did that. I don't know what I did. But as soon as I hung up, I do a FaceTime.
Everything we do and say, there's a chance it'll come back. When I'm having a normal phone conversation, like 10 years ago, I wouldn't have worried about anything I said. Now I can picture somebody getting a hold of it and it being out on some website somewhere. Right now I'm being watched, right? Hello there.
Hey, how you doing today? Ron. Good to see you.
Everything we do and say conceivably could be brought back. That's the way I operate right now.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. That's why you watch what you say, although you sing during the breaks. That's all out there, too.
I know. Do you think that is? Of course it is. For all I know, Horse could keep things on during the break and sabotage me later.
He could.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Let's get back to it. So you think Colbert will be back?
When I say 0-16, he
1
said
and 17.
no. He
1 and
said
16.
no. What I'm talking about is he said last year he'll come back after a horrible year. This year he'll come back after like a 5-12 year, and then next year he'll come back and go 0-16. That's the way it's headed.
Do you think he'll be back?
Yes. Do you?
No, I don't. So you have Tomlin and Colbert coming back. Ben not. So what about the other two? What about?
Well, no. Let's talk about Colbert for a minute. I want to get
okay.
more of your feelings about that. Why do you think
I
he
just think
he
it's
won't
going to
be?
be time for him. That I think he's been thinking about it, and he came back and took a shot with Ben. And if it doesn't work out with Ben, I could just see him moving on. I don't know. It won't surprise me if he comes back. But you asked my feel on it. My feel was no.
He's the nicest man I've ever seen.
This is
That's
what I do.
sabotage. That's what I'm talking. Stop this. He did that against
This
my
is
will and
what
just played it. I'm
deal-
taking horse to human resources.
This is what
Did you hear that, Ron?
This is what we deal with every single day. It's no wonder both of us go home with headaches. No wonder both of us.
Ron.
The show is tough enough to do without
It's
your
tough
entertainment
to
after
do this
during
show.
the breaks.
That's what Josh Miller once said on the air. It's tough to do this show.
Well, with you singing,
Ron, that was taped against my will. Should I report horse to human resources
think you
or
should.
the
Sexy. Make the stick sing.
or the Green Tree Police at this point, right?
I think there's
He's-
it's got to be against the law to do this.
There's a name for it. It's called blackmail. That's what horse is doing.
He's the nicest man I've ever seen.
See, I thought that. My God, that's talent, actually.
Oh no!
Is Horse doing me a favor or a disservice now?
I still remember the night you sang to me at the Fan Uncensored. He's interviewed B.J. Finney with his old partner Vinny. I'll never forget that line.
That was a good line.
That was a good line.
But that was-
And now B.J.'s back.
He is, and played well according to Ben for 5 snaps. How long was he back? I didn't even notice he came in the game.
I didn't notice either.
Who'd he-
Take me
Stop.
out to Carl
this is-
Malden.
That's blackmail, Ron. It is. That's sabotage.
We're on video. You get a taste of the video. Now you get what it's like to actually sit in here with this numbskull every day
Numbskull.
for 4 hours.
Actually, Ron, that's talent. Can we hear that last one again, Horse? That's actual talent that I have. Yeah, that was a good one. You ready for this one, Ron?
No.
I'm pretty good. Pretty good singer.
Take me out to Carl Malden. If he doesn't win, it's a shame.
That's pretty good.
You got quite the voice.
Where were we?
Colbert.
So you think he will see? A huge part of me does too. Actually, I just think there's that piece of him that people don't talk about a lot. That's this burning competitor that will want to give it one more shot. That will want to see the transition to Ben and then let go. Now maybe he could do that before next year.
He is the one of those of the 3 we have in question. He's the one I am most conflicted about. I don't know which way he'll go.
Let's talk about the other 2 next. Matt Canada, Keith Butler.
The coordinators.
The coordinators. We'll do that next. You can watch a live
Dad
video.
Gummit, we'll talk about Keith Butler.
You can watch live video of what's going on in the studio. Should I take action against Horse, Ron? Am I entitled to do that? He does this, I think, with a lot of people. He's done it with you. God only knows what's out there.
He does it maliciously too. It's not for humor. He does it to make you look bad.
He's got the nuclear option here if he ever wants to get rid of any of us. Like, what if they wanted to get rid of Horse and they said, you're dragging those guys down? He said, oh, yeah? Listen to what this guy did. Watch what this guy did.
He definitely has that over us.
Watch live video of this, 937thefan.com. Go to shows and then to the cleverly titled live video. You can listen to Cook and Joe every Wednesday to hear about Starkey's Card of the Week from the Baseball Card Castle in Cranberry. Contests run every Wednesday through Friday at noon at the 937thefan.com contesting page. Today, the General Jeff Patton has an Aaron Rodgers Cal card out there with the flirtation with the Steelers being one of the themes of the week.
For Ron, 1877 Ron for horse. Donate your Ron to kids.
Keep up with breaking news.
And I promise we'll reach out to you guys at KDKA as soon as we have everything final.